Hi guys, just checking 1212. Do you know about the Stash Savings app, which is by the Liberty Group, by the way? And just a disclaimer that this video is not sponsored or is not in partnership with Liberty in any way, but I'm just doing this video for educational purposes. I am plugging you guys. I'm giving you a plug. Okay, now in this video I will be taking you through how the app works, how best you can utilize the app to your advantage to save money for yourself or to save money for your little one. Hi, my name is TK and I'm also known as a credit repair coach. In this video, I will be taking you through the Stash app. Okay, now let's talk about this. Let's talk about what is the Stash app. So the Stash app is by the Liberty Group, and it's a savings app that you can use. You save money on various, occasions. You save when there's load shedding in South Africa, Lord. You save when you're sweaty, you from the gym or whatever. You save when it's sunny. I think during this season, this really works out well. And you save, load shedding, sunny, when you're sweaty. And there's a 10 cents savings challenge that you're gonna find in there. Okay, so it's up to you. You set this on your app, how much you want to save, when what is happening, and then the 10 cents challenge, you set it up. Once you set it, then it does its own thing on its own, okay, continuously, because you'd have put your banking details in there. So let's talk about the 10 cents challenge on that app. So the 10 cents challenge is simple, guys. It's 10 cents today, 20 cents tomorrow, 30 cents the following day, 40 cents the other day, 50 cents, and so on and so on. And by the end of the year, okay guys, 365 days, you would have managed to save more than 6,000 rands. I think it's around 6,600, whatever. But that's how much you can save from those 10 cents every day. That's a whooping 7,000 rands, almost 7,000 rands, guys. So do not sleep on that 10 cents challenge on the Stash app. Okay, then I've mentioned that you stash when it's sunny, when it's load shedding, when you're sweating. You choose how much you want to stash. You can stash 2 rands, you can stash 5 rands, you can stash 10 rands. You can pause it when you feel like you want to pause, and then you can continue again. Now let's talk about behind the scenes of the Stash app, because with me, when I've discovered it 2 years or 3 years ago, I've been using it and the money really grows so well in there. And I used to withdraw it, and I'd be excited and would spend the money, up until I discovered that actually the Stash app is a tax-free savings account. Okay, now someone is going to ask me, what is a tax-free savings account? Now, a tax-free savings account, as its name says, it's a way of saving money where your money is not taxed by the South African government. And they have done this to encourage us and to motivate us to save more money. As you know, guys, we are not saving money at all as the nation. That's what the stat says, okay? So this is one way to motivate us. But we must understand, guys, it's a tax-free savings account. Now, we need to understand the rules of the game, the rules of a tax-free savings account. Rule number 1, you have a maximum amount to save per annum of 36,000 rands. Once you exceed it, then you get penalized, okay, on the amount that you have exceeded with. So if you have exceeded 2,000 rands, then they start taxing you on that 2,000 rands which you have exceeded with, okay? Rule number 2 of the game is that when you make the withdrawals, which is what I did not understand before, when you make the withdrawals, you are withdrawing from your lifetime limit of 500,000 rands, because you have a lifetime limit on a tax-free savings account of 500,000 rands, which are irreplaceable. You cannot replace them and say, no, I've withdrawn 36,000 rands, I'm gonna put it back again. Once you take it out, it has minused on that, and that's it for forever. Okay, so the withdrawals that you'll be making, you must bear in mind that you are minusing from your lifetime, 500 1,000 rands limit. Okay, then the benefits of the tax-free savings account, because I've mentioned just a little of the disadvantages. Now, the benefits of a tax-free savings account, obviously you do not get taxed. You get your interest back. If you've invested in shares, you get your dividends back in full. Everything, you just get capital gains, guys. You get it back in full. That is what is nice about a tax-free savings account. So what then Liberty does is that you have two options to choose from on the app. You will see, as I will be taking you through the app, because I'm going to jump into the app with you. It's either you save your money into their cash box or cash, bracket, the entire money, 100% of your money, or you save 100% of your money in an ETF called Top 40 South African Biggest Companies. So companies like Shoprite, Woolworths, Sasol, and so on that you will find in there. So you have two ways. You can split 50%, or you can choose one of the two, 100% one side, or you can do 75-25, which what I have done. I've done 25% cash, and I've done 75% of my money to be in the top 40 biggest companies, in South Africa, in that ETF. So that is how your money gets to grow, and it grows so beautiful, guys. You should watch that money grow. So let's jump into that app and see how the app works. Okay, so assuming you would have registered, they require some documentation to FICA you, ID, banking details, proof of address, etc. Same applies if you are opening the Stash app, you want to add a child, same process is going to apply. But that does not stop you from starting to use the Stash app. Even if you haven't, uploaded the FICA documents that they want, you can continue saving the money. It's only when you want to do the withdrawals that then they would require you to upload such documentation. Obviously for safety purposes and for, make sure that this is the right person that is getting the Liberty Group app. It looks exactly like this when you just logged in. Okay, assuming that you have registered, you've got your login details, and that's basically where now you will find, all the nitty-gritties of the app, how to add or where to add your banking details, starting the 10 cents stashing app challenge, creating a stash app for your child that is still under the age of 18. How do you stash? You stash when it's sunny, when it's raining, when there's load shedding. Splitting of your money. That is the other important thing, because you put your money either in the cash option or in the SA Top 40 shares. This is the ETF, remember. So you get to choose, you get to split by percentage, what percentage must be in what box. For me personally, I love SA Top 40 shares because really, you get to see your money growing in a very beautiful pace there. Okay, so with going back there, you can stash for your kids. Once again, you save money for your child that is still under the age of 18. You stash for them, and it's a tax-free savings account. Remember that you will be minusing from their total limit combined for the lifetime. So you must bear in mind with that one. Okay, so you can stash with them on different occasions as well, and you can just cash it out, whenever you want to cash it out after, the child's have been verified with their information such as date of birth, ID, banking info, etc. It's very easy to even cash out, guys. There's really nothing difficult about it. So there are your options, as we've said. So there are 4 options. You stash when it's sunny, when you're sweating, when there's load shedding, and the 10 cents, the famous 10 cents challenge, which I also love the most. Okay, and yeah, so when you're cashing out, that's your total cash that you will see, and then total cash, and then the SA Top 40 shares, it will show you how much you have in each basket. Okay, and it would ask you how much would you like to cash out. If you want to cash all of it, you say it, you put it in the app, you know, and you cash it out. I know a lot of people have been struggling with cashing out, but honestly, I've never struggled. That's how the app looks like, guys, and that is how the app works. It is so simple. It's like any other app, guys, that you're gonna find. Shopping app, banking app, these apps, they work almost the same. You just need to play around the app, press every button that you see in there so that you understand what is it for, how does it work. So if you do not have the Stash app, please do download the Stash app and use the referral code found on the description of this video. And yeah, you know, I think basically that's what I needed to say about this app. As the year, you know, is starting, guys, we need really to be enthusiastic. We need to be into the spirit of saving money, because we can't repeat the same thing. You can't not have money in January every year. You can't not have money every year in January, guys. It's not how it's supposed to be. So please go out there, download the app, start using it, and start saving from as little as R1. It doesn't matter, guys. What is important is that you will be putting something towards your savings, whether you're saving for December, for whatever occasion that you'll be saving for. And I always say that it's important to align your savings with a goal. That's what is important. Make sure you align that saving with a goal, and you'll be a happy somebody. Thank you, guys. Do not forget to share, like the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel as well, and make sure that you comment below if you're happy with this app. Have you downloaded it? How does it work for you? How long have you been using it? Goodbye, and I'll see you guys on the next one.